What's up, guys? Okay, it is Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't even remember. It's Wednesday. Wednesday evening. Got home half an hour ago quickly. I haven't taken Leeboy for a drive as yet because it was raining and all that stuff, and the bonnet was still off. But this morning I woke up and I decided, no, screw this. Tonight is going to be the night. I don't care about lockdown. Tonight's going to be the night. I've got my permit, so it's fine. I got brake fluid because I had to flush the system because the clutch wasn't working. And Neil is busy. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Busy chopping my original intake. Pipe, should I say. Purely because the intake that I got, as you can see, is way longer. And I've got this smaller piece to work from. So we bled the system now, and now we're chopping that, and then we're gonna put on the bonnet. We're gonna put on the bonnet. I have loaded the file that the car had on for most of the time when it was big turbo. So I've loaded the file. The laptop is in the car, fully charged. So once that's done, we're gonna put on the bonnet, and we are going to go for a drive to see how Leeboy feels like, and someone maybe do a log just to check. Make sure the value's 100% sure, and hopefully this weekend I will have a different file. That makes a little bit more power. just a little bit.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Yeah, I just thought now I'm literally I want to send it now. I was a bit hesitant. From Monday I started the car. Tuesday I started the cars. No, I didn't do it yesterday. No, I was Sunday. The car started. Monday I did. Yesterday I didn't. So yeah, it's not rainy, so which is a good thing, because the car's full of dust, but it's not that dirty. But yeah, how's it looking?
Well, heat gun. Stretch a bit.
Oh, is it too tight? I don't have a heat gun.
I have the flame.
Yeah, that thing's gonna melt it.
No, just
Yes, you know I'm not subtle.
quick. I'm just gonna.
There's a flamethrower that he always likes. Personally, I don't trust myself with it. I think I would have burned down most of the house if I had that. But Neil is more a patient guy. He's got the patience and the control. I would just send it. So is it stiff? Doesn't want to go over.
Yeah.
You give me shit for the way that you operate the knife.
Yeah, but this is control.
I get a lot of shit because apparently I'm dangerous if it comes to that. I just whack it and go for it. But I mean, nothing that breaks we can't fix. Even hearts. I mean, that breaks any time it works. It's fine. If you cut off a finger, the doctors can, they can put it together. Or you don't really need four. We can work with 3 fingers or 4 fingers. That's fine.
Always require
At least 3. I mean, anything more than that's a waste. Anyway, but yeah, let's hope tonight, and we're not gonna get pulled over. Like I said, I've got my permit, it's fine. It's a bit of a stretchy there, but can't we put? Isn't that if we put that side on here better than there?
No, it's the same size.
Yeah, but that works better. I mean, that putting it there, it's gonna work better than you hear what I'm saying.
But which side ever we need.
Okay, cool. So we need to get the flamethrower. Leeboy being Leeboy, a bit of special TLC required. Well, the file's loaded. Literally, took that like a champ. It's done. I'm going to use a file that 1.9 bar, requesting that as our base file to see what it does. Because I remember when you took out the turbo. Are you going now? Okay. All right. Cool. I remember when we I use that as a base. Sorry, yeah, I'm off my story now. But I know it's requesting 1.9 bar. And just before the cam bar broke, Neil and myself, we took the turbo off. It seemed like it was leaking a bit, so we decked the the turbo to make sure it's nice and flush against the head. But I also sort of adjusted the actuator, the bump stop, 4 screw. There's a way. I checked that and I made a bit of adjustments there. So the car is reacting a bit differently in my head, but I mean, I know of the changes. Like this intake pipe it's got a better flow to it than the original. The TDI owners will know the original pipe. It's got a bit of restriction to it. But when the car was, I think the car was idling for about 20 minutes, and I just gave it a bit of a blip, you know, blip blip and a bit of a rev, and it felt like the car was revving up quicker. It might be in my head. I mean, I'm not the most normal person out there. I know the procedure that Leeboy's gone through, but we'll see how it responds and how the turbo spools up tonight if we go for a drive. So I want to at least maybe see if I can drive, say, 60 Ks. It would be super nice. Then the car will be nice on tempi, and just go for a drive just to see what it goes. I don't want to nail it. I don't want to ram it. I want to drive like a normal human being, believe it or not, and just make sure there's nothing leaking, no fluids leaking. The temps on the VCDS is 100%. The values are 100% the way it should be. And this is Neil with his toy. This is a flamethrower. Now let me just explain. Look at this now. Ooh, look at that. So how do you trust yourself with that? I'm so, look at it. Look there. You see, I can't. But I mean, he's subtle. Again, he's American. He knows just subtle look. You know, I just jump into it. But yeah, let's get that sorted. Right, guys. As you can see, we're not really traveling at the speed of light. The laptop is there. It's going well there. But the problem now is, we've played the system like crazy. We've literally. But it feels like I'm not selecting gears, and I'm in second gear now. Then there's a squeaky sound from the brakes, but I've got a sneak speed. The clutch is not really releasing, because the first time I gave it a bit of boost, it had a bit of a shudder to it. So apart from that, all the other stuff, wow, what do you say about it? Looks good.
Can't really tell.
Yeah, we've driven like, well, you can't really see. Let's check there. 13.3 kilometers. I can't really select a lot of gears. I was in third gear, gave it a bit beans and then left it, but it boosted, but it's like the clutch didn't release. Had a bit of an engine shake. Not engine mounting, so now I'm driving, going back home, and then we need to see if we're gonna literally bleed everything, take all the wheels apart, not tonight obviously, the weekend or whatever, and then bleed it, and then try it again. Oh, we drove 13.6 k's. Hey? Uneventful, one bit of boost. So yeah, so we actually just driving slowly now. I think we carry on slowly. Another lap. And the temp is picking up a little bit now, so I'm mixed emotions with the car, but it's not really, it's small little thingies. The squeaky is there. I've got a habit. I've got a, I don't know what the English word. I'm scared of. When I was a child, our front left brake wheel came loose and we almost rolled the car. So I've got a thing in my head. If I hear noises from the wheels, to me it's not a good thing. So I'm a bit hesitant in terms of that. I don't really like that, but that's just a mental thing. But now we're driving. I think we look like a pair of pedophiles trying to pick up school kids, because I mean we're driving literally just around here, just because I'm in second gear the whole time. No. Well, it felt good. Be honest, when the boost sort of it does feel like this intake helps pull the turbo spools a little bit earlier. Might be in my head, like I explained,
and it might just be the whole engine.
Yeah, it might be because the engine's got more compression than the previous one, but
yeah, I think
because that's under 2,000 RPM.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's exciting. So if this is a little bit of teething problems, like any project, a bit of teething problems, you feel that the clutch is 100% here there. It's as if it's taking. Did you hear that? So they might.
not depressing it the whole way. The pressure plate's not really.
Yeah, so I think it's just bleed the system, like 100% bleed it, that cuck out of it. I bought enough brake fluid to service the whole Bloemfontein, so I'm sorted with that. Not really, but yeah, that's about a wrap for tonight. No, not maybe. No, for tonight. So yeah, Tomorrow, Friday's public holiday. We'll see how things go and how things are planned, and then all the rest is looking good. Injector values, everything is looking the way it should go there. But yeah. All right, another night has gone by. Oh, yeah, that sound. That's not a lacquer sound. I hate that. All right, until the next, tomorrow most probably, we update you again.